One of the number one reasons why women struggle with dating and relationships today is that they choose men who are not ready for anything real. Ladies, there are lots of great relationship-ready men out here. However, you need to learn how to choose them. I wrote this book to teach you how to do just that. Get your copy of Choose Well, a simple formula to determine the best man for you on Amazon today.
All right, so I'm back again because I have a real question for the gentlemen out there. And y'all let me know what y'all think. I have a genuine question. And it is, what do you think about the need for male-only spaces? What do you think about that? Do men need their own spaces? What would you think about a social media platform for men? What would you think about that? So just like how this guy, he invented the T-app, right? And the whole purpose and point of it was for women to have a safe space to vet men or whatever lie they told to get that T-app made. But what would you think about male-only spaces, right? And not male-only spaces to sit around and bash women. I don't think there should be female-only spaces to sit around and bash men. But this is a real conversation. This is a real question. I'm not trying to be funny. I really want a man's perspective on male-only spaces. So, and not just strip clubs, not that, like we still have, and if I'm being honest, those aren't even male-only spaces anymore. There are plenty of women who go to strip clubs. But I'm not talking about strip clubs. I'm talking about gentlemen's clubs, real gentlemen's clubs, where those spaces are male-only spaces, where men go to drink and to smoke cigars and talk, because even the cigar bars are not male-only spaces. We are still seeing women in these spaces. Okay, Crazy American T-shirt says it's his birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. But I'm just curious as to what you all think about that. I personally think we do need more male-only spaces. And if I'm being honest, the number one reason why I think we need it is not even the barbershop. Dr. Q Love, is that it? Dr. Q Love, not even the barbershop is male-only anymore. The barbershop is filled with single mothers taking their sons to get haircuts. And the barbershop is filled with women like me who have a barber. So I have a barber. I have a male barber that cuts my hair. And it's not male only anymore. It used to be. It's not anymore. So I'm just curious. He said I'm Jamaican, but that sounds gay. Why are male only spaces gay? Make that make sense. This is something that we had 100 years ago. And it wasn't about being gay. I'm just curious. Like, can we have a well thought out, critically thought conversation about male only spaces? Male only spaces sounds gay to me. I got another one. I'm just curious. Like, why does that make you gay? Because there is a club or a bar or an after hour spot that just men go to. If you had your own Twitter, if you had your own Instagram or Facebook, why does that make you gay? Is that where we're headed? That for men to have a male-only space means that they like other men? Because that wasn't the case. That was not the case for years and years. There were lots of male-only spaces. There were male-only organizations. We still have fraternities. Women are not allowed to join fraternities. So that's an example of a male-only organization. Fraternities are for men. We men are not comfortable. Okay. Because women would find a way to crawl in. Okay, possibly. But technically, a fraternity is a male-only space. 100 black men is a male-only space. So I'm just curious about that. If that's so funny to me that the second I said it, everybody said, oh, that's gay. That's gay. Like, what? That's where y'all's head goes? A male-only space makes you gay? That's wild. Because that was very prevalent just 50 years ago. Top Striker Jr. seems like he's telling on himself. That's what it sounds like. LOL. Women are so beautiful and charming. We can't say the same for men. Okay. But are there things that men need to discuss amongst men? Like they don't need women there. Are there things that men need to discuss amongst other men? Straight men. And think about it. Men go to the golf course, just men. And that's not a male-only space. But usually men are playing with other men. They're playing golf together. So that's a male-only activity. And are those men gay? Because a bunch of men get together on Saturday morning and play golf? Like, come on, y'all. Let's not be silly. There are plenty of men get together and hunt. Men get together and go fishing. Men get together and play cards. They play poker. Does that make them gay? Like, come on, y'all. Let's not do this, okay? Do we need more male-only spaces where men can talk about things that men need to talk about, and they can talk about it only with men? Let me tell you why I support male-only spaces. Let me tell you why I would support male-only Instagram. I would support male-only Facebook. I would support male-only spaces. And do you know why? Because I personally am getting tired of hearing how men have been responding to different things. Like, if I'm being really honest, it's kind of a turnoff. Like, the thing I hate most about being on Instagram is reading men's comments. Reading men's comments about whatever the subject is about is quite the turnoff. It's like the more I know, the less I feel attracted. Okay? That's why I would personally support male-only spaces. I think there are things that men should only talk to with other men or say in front of other men. But when I go to these, Instagram, Facebook, when I go to social media and I read in the comment sections of certain posts or certain videos, and I can tell who's male and I can look at their response, it is quite the turnoff. It most definitely turns me off. Okay, let me see. You may not get men who are not straight to come to any man-only space with the wrong impression. Okay. I was confused because, y'all keep saying gay, gay. Not to abuse the term safe space, but yes. Okay, so let's keep it simple and stick with the male-only spaces you brought up. Yeah, please, because y'all keep talking about gay this. Ain't nobody talk about that. We talking about a place where men go to have a drink, have a cigar, and talk-ish. Or talk about whatever it is men talk about. But if I could be so frank, I'm tired of reading men's comments. It's a total turnoff to me. It's getting to the point where, like I said, my desire for men is going down. And people always say that. Well, why aren't you dating? Why aren't you? Because right now, I don't find the average man attractive. Because the average man doesn't act masculine. He is not the strong, silent type anymore. He is not stoic anymore. He doesn't focus on his work and his grind and making money anymore. He doesn't focus on things that to me should be male-centered or male-related. Like, it's just unattractive. I read the comments of men on social media and it just totally turns me off. Like, God darn, do these men have a club, or do they have a gun they could go somewhere and shoot? Like, what else can you do other than this? Is your desire for women gone up? I've never had a desire for a woman. I just don't desire men. So I guess I'm going to be asexual because I definitely don't want a woman. I'm not interested in women, not romantically. I have female friends, but I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it a buck on this live. I am starting to be turned off romantically from men because of the way they are no longer in their God-given nature. It's not attractive. They're online all day, bickering with women and bickering with other men, going back and forth. It's very unattractive. There's nothing sexy about it. Yuck. So I kind of, for that reason, want there to be male-only spaces. Every man has a soft spot. Good afternoon, all. Thank you. How much did I miss? I've only been on here about 10 minutes, maybe 8 minutes. But that's it. That was really the only thing I wanted to question was this whole idea of male-only spaces. And I'm telling y'all I support it only because I'm tired. I'm tired of, if I'm being honest, I'm tired of hearing what men say and looking at their comments and seeing how unmasculine they are. Like that's a total turnoff to me. That's just a total turnoff to me. I'm just like, wow, do I need to get off of here? Because, yeah, I mean, I know how women can be. I know how catty and petty and talkative women are. But never in my life have I seen men be the same way. Like that's the part that is just throwing me off. And going back and forth with women or other men online and throwing shots and being passive aggressive is just such a turnoff. She said, you know how tangy some men can be, don't front. Oh, God, Lord. Men conferences are encouraging. We discuss common issues that affect us health-wise, like colon cancer, etc. We don't discuss social media drama. Okay, well, maybe men need to explore that more. Because, yeah, please, like, create things that are for men. One of the things that I said in one of my lives, and I hope some man somewhere, somehow, will do what I suggested, which is y'all need to champion this whole mandatory DNA test that y'all want, and y'all need to take up the cross of changing family law. I would love to see a man or a group of men champion family law, changing the family laws, family law court, changing the family law dynamic, because I'm sick of it. And I think men need to champion that cause, not women. I want to see a group of men start an organization, okay, that is all about family laws, changing the laws, talking to your representatives, whatever that looks like. I don't even know how it would happen. But whatever that looks like, that's what I want to see y'all do. And actually make some real change. Some real change. So if y'all want automatic DNA tests, y'all talk to somebody and make that a thing. Okay, that's great. That needs to be more widespread. Yeah, I'm over men online bickering with women. That has really got me feeling away. It just is so distasteful, y'all. It's very distasteful. So that was it. I just want y'all's thoughts. But I'm not used to this newfangled man. I really am not. I'm not used to this man that is creating these curated videos of his life and what he eats and is doing music behind it and doing voiceover to it and you know, going back and forth in the comments with women about whatever the topic is about. I'm not used to this newfangled man that, you know, is not out here trying to build something and create legacy. And, you know, I'm just not used to that. I'm not used to this chatty Cathy type of men that we have nowadays. It's just turning me off. And they always got something to say, and they're saying stuff like, well, yeah, men are speaking up. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, but I want you to do it in a way that's productive. And I don't see that happening. I see a bunch of men that's cackling online like women. And it is, if I'm being honest with y'all, it's just turning me clean off. It's just turning me clean off, y'all. I just, like I said, maybe I'm going to become asexual because I definitely don't want a woman, that's for sure. But I am just finding myself less and less romantically attracted to today's man. So that's just me. Am I alone? Ladies, what y'all think? Am I alone in this? But anyway, I'm here to pick up my daughter. I will see you all at another time. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your support. And as always, stay open to love.